What up, yo? It's your boy Heavily Shredded Man, back with another video. I'm just finishing up some food right now. Just beef and rice, you know. Hit a protein shake, 2 bananas. We about to get into the workout right now. It's about to be shoulders and back. But same type of deal as last video, bro. I'm about to start moving away from like lifting so heavy. Cause it's like, if I'm not able to push into like the 12 to 15 to like 20 range with my movements, I feel like I'm not gonna gain as much size as I really want to. So yeah, we're just gonna start lowering the weight a little bit, and then like I said, we're gonna start cutting here soon, so the strength's gonna go down anyways. But yeah, I mean, keeping your strength up is how you're gonna keep muscle on you when you do go to cut, but it's just not what I'm trying to do at this point right now. All my numbers are pretty much where they're at. Obviously I want to hit 315 on bench, but I don't really care to lift any heavier on my squat or deadlift at this point. I'm not really powerlifting, not really into powerlifting that much, so might as well just actually move into like proper bodybuilding at this point. But yeah, like I said, just finishing up some food. We better get to this workout right now. Down bad. All right, Joe, let's get to the Mars house again.
They think you're weak. Show them love. Show them.
Beloved, I will tear from their consciousness the will to live. As long as life exists, as long as time has me, I am not done. Did you think you could kill me?
your boy Heavily Shredded Man. I just wanted to throw this in. I hope y'all enjoyed that one. I got a new editor, so hopefully the quality of the videos will come up a little bit, man. I was just thinking about something, right, man? I had somebody ask me a question, and it was basically just along the lines of like, what started your journey, and what really like got you into fitness. And it got me thinking, man, like, I've been moving so fast and I've been so focused on just like my priorities, my responsibilities, my goals in and outside the gym that like I haven't really taken a lot of time to like sit back and evaluate the real reason that I got into this. And obviously I've done it before, but I'm just talking in the recent past. And I think I've touched on it in a few different videos, but yeah, man, like I just really was not in a great place in my life going into 2020. And if you guys don't know, I'm 23 years old. I just turned 23 in November. But yeah, so like 2019, I would say all the years before that, I graduated in 2018 from high school. And even my last 2 years of high school, man, like were just not great. Like I was always a very good athlete. Wasn't great, but I was always a very good athlete. Never really lived up to any of my potential. I had a few different opportunities to play football. Could have ran track. But I really just never capitalized on those opportunities because I would say a few different things. I really wasn't focused on anything other than drugs, partying, and females, to be honest with you. I really didn't know who I was as an individual, and I think I was desperately seeking like a sense of, it's hot as fuck, desperately seeking like a sense of community and identity. And I think I fueled that in a very negative way, accompanied with drugs and partying and just the overall lifestyle that I was trying to live and the people that I was associating myself with. And it had a awful effect on me. And it took me years to realize that. It took me going to jail. It took me going on different medications, antidepressants, endless failed relationships, endless lost friendships. I was in an awful place with my father for a really long time. Yeah, so basically that was my life for like 5 to 6 years up until 2019. And I think as the years went on, it definitely got worse, but I think it just started to dwell on me more. And I think it became a lot more apparent when the lockdown happened, and I really had to like sit down and face everything that I wasn't in life, and all the potential that I know that I have that I was just letting go to waste. And I always knew that I was meant for something more than what I was doing, but I was just so indulged in the drugs and the toxic relationships that it was very hard for me to figure that out for myself. So when the lockdown did happen, it gave me some great reflection time and like evaluation time of like what the fuck I really was doing. And I started to realize that like if I didn't start to make a change in my life and just even my day-to-day life, that it was perpetually always going to just be the exact same thing. The terrible anxiety, the terrible depression, the awful sense of like well-being, like the endless failed relationships, the the constant drug use to like suppress all these different emotions every single day. And yeah, man, that's when I started going to the gym, and I started watching a lot of different podcasts. I started doing a lot of different reading, journaling, meditation, like positive affirmations, things like that. And I just knew that I needed to improve myself mentally, spiritually, and physically for like anything to really, really start to change, or me to see any like positive effect, or just anything positive at that point in my life, because nothing was going right. Nothing was going right at all. And I guarantee that if I would have continued down that path, that I probably would I would have been dead or in jail for sure. So the gym saved me, definitely. It definitely saved me. And like I said, I was desperately searching for like a sense of community and just purpose in life. And the gym gave me that. It gave me a place to go to where everybody had the same overall goal of just wanting to get better physically, and gave me the community of everyone just being at that different level of like wavelength that the gym puts you on, and just physical activity puts you on. And I truly fell in love with it, and I started to realize that there was a real industry behind training and going to the gym and just that sort of lifestyle. And yeah, it's not the most lucrative lifestyle or industry, but it's like I truly fell in love with training, being able to motivate people, being able to motivate myself, believing in myself, and just being able to spread overall knowledge of life and ways to just improve it. Because when you are in situations of being that low, it's hard to see the future, and it's hard to see the greener grass on the other side. And you almost stop looking towards the future, because you kind of just accept the state that you're in, and it only gets worse from there. So yeah, I don't know. That just brings me to the point where it's like, don't always be moving so fast that it's like go to the point that you don't remember why you started doing what you're doing. And like I said, I always knew what got me to the situation, what got me to the point of actually changing my life. But really sitting back and evaluating why you made those changes is super valuable. It's very valuable and very positive. So I challenge you all to step outside of your comfort zone and do something that may make you feel uncomfortable, but that's going to have a positive impact on you. Because it's not like we know what's right and we know what's wrong. We know what's going to be positive for us and we know what's going to be negative for us. I don't think that's ever really an issue. I know for some people it is, but I would say for the majority of people, it's really not that hard of knowing what is right and what is wrong. But I think we succumb to like our circumstances a lot of the times, and we just let it be what it is. And it's really sad because like a lot of people don't have people that they can reach out to, people that they can look up to that are positive influences on them, and that can show them a proper way of dealing with emotions like that, of dealing with shitty circumstances, of improving their mental health, of improving just the way that they operate in their life day to day with people. That's gonna have a positive impact on the people around them and themselves. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I think that's just a very valuable thing that we need to stop and do more often. I think that by doing that, you will definitely see a change in the way that you appreciate things and the way that you operate through your life. Because if your mindset is always just more and more and more, you're really never satisfied, and you really don't get yourself to complete fulfillment and just true happiness. So yeah, that was just a thought that I was thinking of. I'm about to go inside and train right now. Yeah, man, everything is just becoming a lot more dialed in my my routine, and it's just making me feel even better about the decisions that I am making and the goals that I'm trying to achieve. So yeah, I hope you guys can take something away from this little rant that I just had. But yeah, like I said, do something that's gonna take you outside of your comfort zone. It's gonna make you better. Gonna make you a better individual, and gonna maybe help the people around you. Cause I know that I was desperately looking for somebody to reach out for, and I don't think people always know how to do that. So be vigilant about the people around you. But on that note, it's your boy, Heavily Shredded, man. Stay safe.